Pinching jade plants are a great way to enhance their growth and new stems. So from there it will grow new stems and new leaves. So if you want to promote growth of the jade plant, you will always have to pinch this plant from this corner of the or the top of the leaves. So always pinch this plant. That is a great way to encourage the growth. Casula ovata, or we all know it as the jade plant, lucky plant, money tree, money plant, and also one of the feng shui plants. And this plant attracts wealth and prosperity and known for its good vibes. So this is one of the plants that you must have in your garden. Its beautiful green leaves, and seeing this plant always in your home makes you happy, because of this is a lovely plant that you must have in your indoor collection. So let us begin with the very first thing, that this plant, to grow well, it needs most the sunlight. So especially if you can place it in a location where it gets the morning sunlight, will do for this plant. So at least about 6 to 7 hours, if you expose this plant to sunlight, this plant will grow new baby leaves, and also it will produce more stems. So this will help the enhancement of the growth of the plant. Though these plants are known as succulents, do not make them exposure too much to the bright sunlight, because even these plants will get withered, and also they might produce brown spots in the leaves. So keep them in a place where it gets the morning sunlight, and that will be sufficient. You can water these plants sparingly, checking the soil, but you can misspray them in the morning, only the leaves. So always spray the leaves in the morning, so that these plants will not get withered away, especially the leaves. So they'll be really very hydrated and moistured. These plants can be grown easily by stem cuttings. Even a small stem will do. So the soil mixture should be garden soil, coco peat and sand equal parts. You can fertilize this plant once in 2 months. You can use coffee grounds as a great fertilizer for this plant, because that produce a lot of nitrogen. So by giving a lot of nitrogen to these plants, they will be really green, and that will be really very helpful for the plant to grow. These plants will grow in any size of pot. So these are in mugs, even without holes, the drainage holes, they will grow. So provide them beautiful pots, planters. So even DIY pots will do, but only the thing is, you will have to mindful about the location. If you see any leaves falling out, that means the plant is in some kind of a stress, either overwatering or underwatering. So overwatering will lead to root rot, so be mindful not to overwater these plants, especially if you are keeping them in dark corners. Shift them to a place where it gets the full sunlight in the morning. So those are the basic tips of growing jade plant. Hope you find this video very useful. This is such a beautiful indoor plant, but when we say indoors, don't keep it in a gloomy and dark area. Keep it in a place where it's exposed to the sun. So those are the tips of growing this beautiful jade plant. I hope you find this video very useful. If you are new, consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Pinching jade plants are a great way to enhance their growth and new stems. So from there it will grow new stems and new leaves. So if you want to promote growth of the jade plant, you will always have to pinch this plant from this corner of the or the top of the leaves.